How about some would you rathers? You got some more
Yes.
would you rathers?
I love a would you rather.
Okay, well, since Learn, you've been dealing with this cold for a few days. Would you rather, and we'll go around the room, would you rather never get a cold ever again or never be stuck in traffic ever again? Learn, I'm very interested in yours because you talked about the traffic thing yesterday, and you've been dealing with this cold. But let's start with you, King Scott.
Oh, I'm going to I'm going to have a cold and not deal with traffic again, because think about the amazing advantage that would be in any city. You go to New York, L.A., Tokyo, whatever. You don't have to worry about a single thing on the road. You just have smooth sailing the whole time. It's beautiful. You get around quickly. I like that. Way less stress.
Okay.
Learn.
Okay.
All right. So we know what the right answer is. Yeah, I'm going to never getting stuck in traffic ever again.
See, that's the right answer. No, you're hitting the wrong button. It's the bell.
Are you guys, Rafe?
Go ahead.
No, what would you do?
Get into your diatribe.
No, think about a road trip, Moon.
Go
think
ahead,
about
man.
a road trip. You get stuck. You know, there's always a car wreck in Nashville when you're going through. Do you
think
really want to
about-
get stuck on the highway? No.
Sometimes getting sick is get out of whatever card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Soup. If you like soup, it's not a big deal.
That's a tough one because, like, how far down the cold rabbit hole are we going?
Right. Just a cold, not a flu.
No.
Just cold.
It's a cold. But, I mean, you're going to have however many you're going to have for the rest of your life. Some are going to be mild, some
I'm
are going to
going
be
no
awful.
traffic, man.
You guys are crazy. We're talking about your sickness. We're talking. I mean, think
Colds are nothing.
You're talking
traffic.
about colds.
Traffic. When's the last time you've been in traffic for 4 days?
I mean, I never, but. No, let me say this, though. Like, I mean, I'm still doing my life. Like, I mean, I took 2 COVID tests. I made sure I didn't have that before I went to the home run derby. And, you know, I've been staying away from people and whatnot.
Yeah, but it takes you out of your mind. It takes you out of. I mean, like the medicines kind of make you loopy. You're goofy. You're sleeping less. You're not feeling well. It's affecting everything. Traffic effects are like a couple hours. We live in St. Louis. We got it easy.
Hey, man, my excuse with this is I do have, like, a complete. I just can't handle traffic. Like, I'm in the woods.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? I have the anxiety.
You're right.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
right. I'll give you that. You two are out of your damn minds.
No, think about whenever I lived.
You
in
haven't had a cold recently, then.
ages, yeah. But I don't really get them much, so that's a nice advantage.
Think
but
about that. That's a good argument, though.
Yeah, I
How
seriously
often
had
do
it
you
maybe
deal with a
once.
cold versus how often do you deal with traffic?
I think the last time I had a cold was maybe in 20, like during COVID time. I don't
I
know.
get one
I haven't
cold,
really had it.
maybe 2 colds a year on a bad year.
When's the last time you were stuck in traffic?
Today.
Yesterday.
No.
He lives
Oh,
in
yeah.
South City.
Like real, I mean, we're talking about real traffic. I guess maybe it's like
What's
a
real
subjective
traffic?
thing.
Like 20 minutes of traffic?
well, any
20
traffic's real
minutes isn't
traffic.
traffic.
Anytime I leave St. Louis to go anywhere down 44, it takes an hour to get out of the city. Coming out of Chicago, when I went to Chicago
Oh,
2 weeks
that's
ago,
brutal.
I sat on Lakeshore Drive literally for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a 4-hour drive home on a Sunday. I got to get up and do radio on a Monday. I've had a busy weekend. I did shows at the Laugh Factory. I'm like, check out of my hotel at 10 a.m. like a rube at regular checkout time. Dumb move. The entire city's checking out of their hotels. There's no way around it. You got to come down Lakeshore because I stayed in Wrigleyville. I sat in traffic to get out of Chicago for like almost an hour and 45 minutes, and then still had 4 more hours to drive home, and I was already fried.
Imagine if you had a cold.
Imagine if that didn't happen, though, and I was like, I can leave my hotel at 11, and I'm going to be out of Chicago in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's
What
it's
a great
win.
superpower that would be.
And what a dream! Because when I lived in L.A., this was every day. You're
Every
just
day.
stuck every day. You don't
know,
move,
man. I don't know. Health is everything. Health is everything.
and that's mental.
That's true.
Is far more important than I think a little sneeze. Your mental health is very important.
Yeah, and you're saying traffic like weighs in on that?
Heck yeah, because if you're trying to get somewhere and it's just frustrating, you can't move, and you know, like, hey, if all these morons were out here, I'd be able to get to where I'm going.
And I consider traffic also when I'm coming home on a Sunday from Oklahoma City. I got a 9-hour drive. I did shows all weekend. I'm trying to get back again to do a radio at 4 a.m. or whatever time we get up. And I'm stuck on 44 with like one grandma passing a semi going about 1/4 of a mile per hour faster than that semi. And it takes her like 20 minutes to slowly overtake this semi. And you're just like, you can't get any kind of like momentum going. Can't put on cruise control. You're like constantly brake because people think they don't understand that's a passing lane. and they just drive in it.
Well, I get it.
And
Well,
if I got to take that, if I got to take that off the table for the rest of my life, hey, I'll take the sniffles all day, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get that. Just on the health thing, I got a little thing here. In a new poll, 35% of adults say that they're too tired to live a healthy lifestyle.
Dude, yes.
And young people are more zonked than older folks. 48% of 25 to 34-year-olds say that they are too exhausted to take care of themselves.
I am in this right now.
That's
So,
what they think.
dude.
But that's part of it. Taking care of yourself, like that helps with the exhaustion.
You have to rest. Right now, again, lifestyle change coming back to morning radio. I know the endurance test that this lifestyle is. You guys have been doing it for 9 years. I did it for 8. Let me say this. Going from morning radio to going to afternoon drive was the best experience of my career.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, I would naturally wake up to my circadian rhythm. I listened to my body. The bags
What's
and
that
wrinkles
like?
under my eyes lifted, like hair, like everything was incredible. For 2 years, I got 3 years of that.
Okay, we can move this to afternoon.
No.
drive.
Oh, trust me, I've already talked. I'm like, can we move this to afternoon drive? No. So coming back to morning radio, you have to get in a mindset. Like people always, oh, what time do you wake up? What do you do? I get up at 3:30. I stop looking at my phone at 8 p.m. I get my ass in bed at 8:30. I'm hoping to be out by 9. Up at 3:30, and again and again and again. And then the coffee intake. I have a whole regimen that I'm like,
Yeah.
It's about
Exploder.
structure, dude. Yeah, my exploder. I'm taking it 6.
Yeah, dude, I took my exploder last night at 6:30 p.m. so I could get a workout in.
No.
And it was
Yikes.
like, I was like, oh, I got to take this now. Otherwise, it's going to keep me up. And I fell asleep at 11 last night. So
What time did you
brutal.
get up?
this morning, 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Dude, but see, so when you go home, so you will not work out whenever you get home, like at 10:30?
No, I try to do it in the afternoon, but last night was just like everything was pushed.
I'm
It's
still
all
trying.
right.
I'm still trying to figure out when I want to work out and how I want to do that. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm researching like West County gyms right now. I've talked to some personal trainers trying to find one that
We have a
financially
free gym right
fits.
behind us.
No, I know. I don't want to go there. I want to get out of I need to get away from this place to get in the minds. I have
Yeah.
I'm weird about it. Like I want to be able
I know what you're
to
saying.
disconnect from work. And so I am not there yet because I am just so dog ass tired.
Yeah.
23% of people 55 and older say that they're too exhausted to be healthy. 40% of women are too tired versus 29% of men. 38% of adults say that they lack the motivation to be healthy. Like they just can't find the motivation.
Right.
Other excuses include lack of time, lack of confidence, high gym fees, and food prices. Experts would remind us that more exercise boosts energy, as do healthier diets and better sleep.
Yeah.
But us lazy people would remind these experts that exercise, healthy food, and longer sleep all require time. Now,
Yes.
Not really.
but that and that's the thing, is that is always usually my excuse is I got 1,000 things to do, 1,000 kids to take care of. I don't have the time. But
Yeah.
really, and my wife is the one that's like changed everything for me as far as that goes. You do have the time. You just have to prioritize
Right.
yourself.
Yeah, it's funny. We'll sit there. I don't have the time, but you're watching, Matlock because that's what everyone watches.
Yeah, you have,
And
you have to prioritize yourself.
yeah, if you're doing Matlock, you could at least do some sit-ups, some push-ups, and
And I'll
jumping jacks.
I'll
While
say
you watch it.
The motivation for the workouts yesterday, I hated it. I did not want to do it, and I'm starting a new program that's like kicking my ass. And dude, 5 to 10 minutes into it, I went, oh man, I feel 100 times better than I have the last 4 hours. of
And
today.
how long?
Why
are
didn't I do this hours before?
the sessions? How long are they? That you do?
This one's only 35 minutes.
See, they're very
35
quick.
minutes.
Awesome.
They're very quick.
Yeah, that's a Simpsons episode.
And you can go to YouTube and get these, similar ones and make yourself move a little bit. And I saw somebody say too, he sets an alarm, if he's watching like a day off or something like that, he's at home, he sets an alarm for every, I think it's like 30 or 40 minutes, and he gets up and he moves for like 10 or 15, even if he just wants to be on the couch all day watching a movie. So that way he gets a little bit of movement in, a little exercise.
Right.
And then he goes back and
Easiest thing in the world to do is just
Lazy's
go on
out.
a walk. Like I've been hitting 10,000 steps since coming back to mornings. Like every other day at least, just going on walks and just clearing my head and like getting a little movement that way. But I'm one of these people that I'm competitive where if I'm in a gym, like a small class, like I went to St. Louis Fitness Club on Hampton whenever I lived in Maplewood. We would ride our bikes to Hampton from like essentially downtown Maplewood to that part of Hampton Avenue. And so we'd get a workout there with the bike ride. There was this amazing trainer that taught the spinning class, then an aerobics class. I would take those classes back to back, 30 minutes each, and then ride my bike home. So essentially it was like 2 solid hours of just working out.
That's awesome.
Got in the best shape of my life. And I miss that. To me was always the baseline of trainers and experiences, was that gym. I just live so far away from it now that I don't want to, I got to find something closer to my house. But yeah,
Health
I got a lot of
matters.
excuses, man.
Yeah.
Health matters
excuses.
is everything. Speaking of that, let's throw a poll up on Twitter about the would you rather never have a cold again or never be stuck in traffic? And people are weighing in and say that their mental health would improve and be so much better without traffic. So you guys have plenty of backup. Let's do another would you rather before we do this concert announcement. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
Say it again. Sorry.
Heating and air conditioning for the rest of your life, or the internet for the
Give
rest
them
of your
up?
life? Yep, you got to give up one.
I would give up the internet.
Give up the internet.
I want to be tempered in my comfort. Yep.
Can I give up both?
Yeah, yes, you can. And report back and let
Cool,
us know how
man.
it's going in 10 days.
Saint Scott.
Yeah, dude.
Can I give up both? Because they're both ruining our society.
They are, man.
If you think about it, man, carbon footprint and the mental capacities would be so much better.
Man, if I were
Precious
younger,
metals.
I think I would give up the heating and air conditioning. But now, and just for the first time in my life, this last year, I can't sleep when it's hot. It's the first time that
can't
the
either.
temperature actually matters to me. I used to
Welcome to
sleep.
menopause, babe.
Dude, I used to sleep in vans and warp tours 100 degrees. It's nasty. I'm just in a van. I didn't care.
Those hockey buses, the AC breaks every night,
Yeah,
and
if
it's
I was
115.
tired, I slept. And now I can't do it. So I guess I'm giving up the internet.
Yeah, I think the internet, adios. Because you can give that up at home, because think about it, it's everywhere else. You could,
What about you, Rafe?
Internet's out. The Army, this ruined me on extreme temperatures. I've slept outside when it was ungodly hot and ungodly cold, and I'm not looking for either of those experiences ever again. So I would much rather, I'm like a lizard, dude. I need a little herpetarium, like a nice balmy 68 degrees is right. That's my wheelhouse, baby. You want me to be productive?
Yeah.
You got to keep me cool, baby.
Ooh.
Well, weigh in on our socials at RIZZ Show. We are on the Mick Up